down. Am I wrong?
That would not be striking her.
I believe her hand's part of her body, isn't it? Is her hand, do you consider her hand to be disengaged from her body?
That would not be normally what you would consider striking.
Yeah, I think the court may see that differently, Mr. Funk. Let them be the judge. Okay, so we have you out of the car. It's time for a breather. You're exchanging words. What happened after that?
After that, I opened the car door back up, took the folder, started walking into the house.
Couldn't you have just left the folder in the car, kept on talking with her, discussed the problem with her, instead of grabbing the folder again? Wasn't that an option you could have pursued?
We had completed any discussion that was going to be completed at that point.
At that point, you decided that? Had she agreed the discussion was over?
The discussion was making no further progress.
You decided that?
Because
you decided that. Did you decide that, Mr. Funk?
Discussion made no
yes
further
or no?
progress.
Was that your decision? Did she say, Glenn, discussions made no further progress? Did she say that? Yes or no?
The resolution.
That was your decision, Mr. Funk.
It was basically the resolution.
I think weren't you trying to control the situation then?
No.
You were making the decision, Mr. Funk, weren't you, for Beverly? Didn't she have input into the situation?
I made her an offer, and based on that,
what
offer
did you make her?
That I would go and check the information that was in the folder against what had been previously found hidden away in the suitcase, and anything that was duplicates, as Beverly claimed they were, that she would then. I would send that on up to Topeka. She wanted them to go up to have my mother and my aunt review quote therapy notes unquote for Matthew, and so I agreed I'd go ahead and send those up.
What was her reply to that?
She didn't really have a reply.
She didn't have a reply. Why do you? What was? Did she make a gesture? Did she shake her head? Did she jump up and down?
She just stood there.
She just stood there. Was she breathing hard? Did she seem kind of afraid?
No.
She didn't seem afraid. She didn't have a reply to your statement. When you stated your proposition, were you stating it in a calm, quiet voice, or were you speaking at the top of your lungs?
I was calm, quiet voice.
Calm and quiet voice. Okay.
And it was a calm voice.
A calm voice. How would you state it? Were you just saying, "Oh, Bev, I wonder if we could perhaps pursue this, to examine these documents in the leisure of our home," or do you say, "Bev, I'm going to look at these documents, and if I decide that these are okay for you to send up, then we'll go it that way"?
No.
Mm-hmm. What was exactly your?
None of them are accurate.
Okay. What was your exact proposition?
It was.
I mean, in other words, you were the one who was going to. If I understand your statement correctly, you would decide which documents were duplicates and which ones were not. Beverly would have no say in the matter. This is all up to you. Is that correct?
Beverly claimed that they were all duplicates, and I did not believe her. So I was going to verify them myself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I stated to her, is that I will check them against what has been previously done, and that anything else will be sent on.
This was your method of controlling the situation.
My method of resolving the situation.
Resolving would, I would presume, require two people to participate. This seems to me that you're the one who's making all the choices in the matter. You're not offering her any kind of participation in this.
Well, the basic problem was that Beverly was trying to use the records so that she could take the children away from
Did
her.
she say that? Did she say, "Glenn, I'm going to use these records to take you," or was that another of your assumptions? Did you make that assumption? Wasn't that an assumption on your part?
No, Beverly had previously threatened to take these records, to take the children away from me, and this was done. Both cases, the records were hidden surreptitiously, and Beverly was deceitful and dishonest about the entire affair.
Did she so state in this instant? Did she say she was going to take these records up as a means of taking your children away from you?
No.
Or was that simply an assumption on your part?